teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Bringing it out, it's Taylor. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. So Duke's offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Blocked by the receiver. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
That was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. The 30. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Finally throws it deep to the right.
Well, I swear, you can't click on the cornerback for nothing. Bro. You can't click on the cornerback. That's crazy.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Georgia State's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive
Hit the wrong button.
either play it conservative or trust
This is going to my guy.
take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands, it's Taylor. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the point.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not to let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, so this ain't another thing.
He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Well, they don't block the defensive end.
How my running back get hurt? He ain't even in the play.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the
Abdominal tear. Come on, bro.
On third downs like this, you
Come on.
completions.
That lame as fuck. So that mean that nigga gone for the rest of the season.
As long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And Duke has the lead here. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines before down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So early movement from the offense.
Come on, bro. Stop the bullshit.
False start of offense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The punt team making their way on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant.
Who's in the clear? Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Just standing there, gets hit again. Well, it's been a promising drive, but the pass pro breaks down. Now that's going to set up third and very long, Kirk.
Yeah, and after that big sack, let's see what the offensive coordinator comes up with, because they've had a pretty good drive, but now they're way behind the sticks. Most important thing here is to protect the quarterback or maybe move that launch point to give him a chance to have the time he needs to make this throw on third down.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stop it at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pulls it in. It's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. We'll hand it off. Touchdown, Georgia State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Green. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Okay, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. If you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting him off. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense back out there now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money. for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletic.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Quarterback keeps the football. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the Blue Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got with room to run. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Duke.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works. The game is now tied. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They beat the blitz there with a pressure bearing down crew. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Caught behind the line. It's Green. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Panthers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. A huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Blue Devils will have to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? An inside give now from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. He finds room at the 30. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The quick throw up left, complete. Brought down, but it's enough to get on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Short throw to the left. Clock. Touchdown, Georgia State. Still no answer for this offense. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him.
Another nigga getting hit on, getting hurt on special teams, bro. I swear to God.
Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there.
This nigga who caught the touchdown, shout out to him, because he ain't been, I ain't passing to him all season. I'm talking about what he done did today is probably more than he done did the whole season. He done double his stats.
Doesn't bring the kick out.
Shout out to him.
They'll start the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Gaudet. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Moving at the second level of the defense now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
A torn pick to my starting right tackle? Come on, so I lost my starting right tackle and my starting running back in this game. We out trashy for a year.
Looking the way it looks right now, I think you gotta go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. There's contact on the throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it again. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He pulls in the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick.
These niggas did not spend a time on that drop. That is fucking banana.
Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. When they safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
The sure hands. It's Green. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. So with the lead secure here, it's time to
next round. Next rounders.
And plan the victory celebration.
Louisiana, we coming for you, nigga.
Great performance, but now when the stage gets even bigger, the challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.